Hi everyone, it's Mr. Corzine. Sorry I couldn't be in class here today, but I'm hoping that instead I can do this quick video. You can follow along, complete your notes, and then you'll still have time to work on homework in class today. So, first things first, the warm-up. We're going to skip it. That helps you to save time, and that lets us go straight to our learning goal, which is a new angle relationship, which is all that we've been learning. We want to know what can we rely on, what can we say as a fact, and then use that to help us solve problems. This one is the angle-angle theorem, and it's really simple. When I go to the next slide here, this video is going to run, but I'm just going to explain, hey, if two angles of one triangle are congruent to two angles of another triangle, then the triangles are similar. That doesn't mean they're exactly the same. It means they're similar, as in all angles are congruent. Get a U in there. There we go. I don't think this video does a great job of explaining that, but what it does mean is each one of these angles, corresponding angles, matching angles, are congruent to one another. So let's just use this theorem to help us solve some problems. Starting off, triangle ABC, is it congruent? That's this little squiggly line right here. I'm not congruent. Is it similar to DEF? Well, when I look, I can see one angle, angle B and angle E are congruent. Great. But is angle C congruent to angle F? I don't know yet. Is angle D congruent to angle A? I don't know yet. I just need two of them to match up, so then I know the third one's going to fall into place as well. What I will do is I'll just find that third angle. So I've got 77 plus 58 plus something equals 180. 77 plus 58, that makes, what is that? 135 plus x equals 180. Then I subtract 135 on both sides. See how we're working some algebra in here? This is pretty exciting, right? Okay, so now I know that x is equal to 180 minus 35. That's 45 degrees. Okay, when I put 45 degrees in here, it makes it pretty obvious that these two angles match up, as well as these two angles. Once I have two angles that are congruent, I can say for sure, yes, the two triangles are similar. All right, next one. GHI and JKL. Are these two triangles congruent? Well, are they similar? I'm sorry, I keep using the wrong word. Are they similar? Well, in order for them to be similar, all angles must be the same. And we're going to shorten it up to just say two of the angles are congruent to each other. So right now we've got 33 and 33. That's great. We've got this 121 and 26 angle. Let's find this missing angle here and see if it matches up. 33 plus 26 plus h, or the measure of angle h, is going to make 180. Well, this is 59 plus something equals 180. A lot of you guys are doing that math in your head. I'm going to finish solving the algebraic equation. H is equal to 121. Now that I know this angle is 121, I see it matches up with this one. So I've got K is congruent to H, L is congruent to I. So because I have two sets of congruent or matching angles, that means yes, these two triangles are similar. Smiley face. Moving on. Can you conclude that triangle ABC is similar to DEC? What do we need? We need two congruent angles. Let's see if we can find it. I'm not even going to mess with this part. This is it's a good tool, but we're not going to focus on it right now. It looks like they're telling us angle D matches up with angle A. We don't know what the measurement is, but they match. They're corresponding angles that are congruent. Okay. Well, do we know any of these other triangles? I'm going to highlight this triangle in green, and I'm going to highlight this other triangle in purple. They're oriented differently. We can't really tell just by looking at them that they're similar, but I am going to point out I've got a vertical angle here. Vertical angles across from each other made by two intersecting lines are congruent. So, ta-da! I've got a set of congruent angles here, a set of congruent angles here. So, the answer is yes. These two triangles are similar. Isn't that exciting? Oh, yeah, of course. Exclamation point. Next one. Can you conclude that these two triangles are similar? You know, it's starting to get a little predictable now because, look, I've got a 90-degree angle and a 90-degree angle. These two match. So, one set is good. I need to find another set, and this is easy. I already know the trick. I find the vertical angles here, and these are going to match. So, because I have two sets of congruent angles, I know for sure this third set is now also going to match. So in the end, yes, they're similar. Exclamation. Smiley face. Okay. Now let's see if we can do a little more reasoning. We've got some true-false statements to determine. Decide whether each statement is true or false. Circle. Oh yeah, I think you can understand. Okay, LMP, triangle LMP. I'm gonna highlight this. Oops, that's not the right triangle. Let's try that again. Triangle LMP, LMP must be similar to QMN. How do I know this? Well, we've got some things that we can do. First of all, it's got this 43-degree angle on one side, and then it makes this supplementary angle on the other side. Both of these are going to be like, what, 137? Because they're supplementary. So I've got one set of congruent angles. Well, then, if I erase and I look a little bit more closely here, I also have vertical angles that are made by these two crisscrossing lines. And so angle here that match. That's two sets of angles. This one and this one. These two vertical angles. So true, they must be similar. Okay, we've narrowed it down and determined that's true. Next, how about LMP must be similar to RPQ? This one's different. LMP is this triangle. And then the other one is R. Oops, I'm going to change colors. RPQ. Whoa. Okay. Let's see if we can make these similar to one, or determine if they're similar. I've got one 43-degree angle here. Does this one also have that 43-degree angle? No, I got the one on the other side, but that doesn't work. What I do have, though, is an overlapping angle. LMP right here. Boy, that's a really messy triangle. And RPQ, sorry guys. This angle is shared for both of the triangles. So that's really good. It just, I don't have any other ones that will work or that match. So in the end, I just say, it doesn't quite work. So that's false. As in, they could be similar. We just don't know that they have to be. All right, next one. RPQ must be similar to RNL. So RPQ, I'm going to highlight this again. This time I'm going to try and do a better job. RPQ. And then RNL. RNL. Well, I think this one's going to be easy. They both have this angle in their triangle, so that's one set. They also both have this 43-degree angle, 43-degree angle for our RPQ and a 43-degree angle for RNL. So therefore, they must be similar because they have two sets of congruent angles. All right, one last one. That is QNM must be similar to RLN. So QMN must be similar to RLN. Okay. New color, overlap. They share this, right? So that's one set. Do we have any other ones? Boy, I hate to tell you, but it's kind of like the previous one in B, where they overlap, they share one angle, but besides that, we don't have anything else to go off of. So they could be similar, we just don't have the evidence right now. So we're going to have to say false. They don't have to be similar. Good reasoning problem. All right, next slide. Last, which statements must be true? I think that you guys can figure these out. I'm going to let you work on this for a second. Pause this video and then come back and I'll give you the answers. All right, so there you go. There's your true statements. 1 and 2 must be true. Number 3, these could be similar, but we just don't know. We don't have all the information. So therefore, it goes without, it has to go without this must statement here where it must be true. It could be, it just doesn't have to be. So anyway, that's the conclusion of our lesson. You guys should now go into OneNote. You can work on completing all of the homework for the 11.5 worksheet packet. And tomorrow we will go over all answers in class. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.